So you've worked on many turbos in your life. I think you have good knowledge on this, but how would you identify a failing turbo without breaking it apart, tearing it down?
A couple key things you can see is depending on how the truck's set up. So if it's factory turbos in these trucks, a lot of key indicators that you're going to start seeing is actuator failure. So in the Cummins line, first thing we're going to check for is exhaust brake. We want to see if that exhaust brake's actuating. We want to see how hard that exhaust brake's actuating, and also smoke. We want to see if at the time VGT actuates, if we're starting to get white smoke come out. That's a couple telltale signs that we can see. Is we want to see if there's any oil. We want to see if there's any weird smoke. Of course, your sounds, but also, turbo actuation, turbo function. Is it getting slower to spool? Is it exhaust brake not kicking in? What is going on there? Forward lines. First thing we're going to do is 6-7 forward. First thing we're going to do is pop that charge pop off. We want to see if there's excess buildup of oil. And you got to be careful with that because you want to see your CCV. If you disconnect your CCV from the truck and the turbo's pushing a lot of oil through the compressor housing, typically, that's starting signs to a failed turbo. Cummins line, like I said, exhaust brake. First thing I'm going to. We're going to check codes. We're going to look at exhaust brake. We want to see what's going on. Is it able to actuate back and forth properly? Said fuel economy. If you guys have been driving the truck, say for a year, you kind of know where your fuel is at. Look at your fuel economy. Start seeing it drop. Start feeling like the truck's more sluggish or not slowing down your load more. Or I guess you could say the same that it was. That's kind of indications that something might be going on in there. Might need to get checked out.